Hello, Marcus Lim here with Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths hardcover, collecting the epic DC miniseries from 2022. So it came out in 7 issues. Okay, so that's issue number 1 right there, issue number 2, issue number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You can see that the cover of issue number 1 is also the same cover for the hardcover. Okay, and also this hardcover also collects Justice League 75, right? Justice League 75 right here, and yeah, you can see it's 75, which is an ominous number because Superman number 75, if you recall, featured the Death of Superman, and this one has the Death of the Justice League, which actually leads on into the Dark Crisis. Okay, so there may be other issues that are included here, but we'll see when I unwrap it. I'm thinking whether the Dark Crisis Special Edition is included or not, and also the Road to Dark Crisis Special, which is like a bit of a prelude to the series. Alright, now before I actually unwrap this, okay, I should also mention the 2 prior volumes from Joshua Williamson that started off with the Infinite Frontier, okay, and also the Justice League Incarnate, okay, and this it does a prelude to Dark Crisis. So yeah, so all these previous volumes, right, Infinite Frontier, Justice League Incarnate, they comprise X1 and 2, right, of the trilogy, which is now concluded with Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. And I've covered these 2 prior volumes in separate videos, so you can check them out. Okay, so yeah, so this is the culmination of a lot of story threads that Joshua Williamson has been planting since Infinite Frontier. Okay. Alright, so Justice League is dead. Now begins the Dark Crisis. Oh, actually, I also wanted to show you this one, which was also by Joshua Williamson, because this also features directly into Dark Crisis. Because Deathstroke is actually a very important key character in Dark Crisis. Okay, you can see at the end here, right, seemingly dead but resurrected by the Lazarus Pit, and it says to be continued in Dark Crisis, right? And yeah, there you go, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Okay, so this is also a key, I guess, storyline that leads into Dark Crisis. But if we look at this, it says, here you go, it says, yeah, collects Justice League 75 and Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths 0 to 7. Oh, so actually it does collect issue number 0. Issue number 0, by the way, is, let me show you. Yeah, issue number 0 is actually this one, which is the Free Comic Book Day Special Edition, number 0. Okay, so it's got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is pretty cool. Okay, looks quite complete. Alright, so let me unwrap this now. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Okay, let me take the jacket off. And here's what it looks like without the jacket, like that. Okay. Alright, so let's get into it. So let's see. Alright. The Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. And this is the I already showed you just now, the Death of the Justice League issue, Justice League number 75, which is, well, as the name suggests, literally the death of the Justice League, right? I mean, obviously we know that it's only temporary. Still, you know, it's quite an event, yeah, to have the Justice League just like disappear like that. I mean, it is in many ways a pretty convenient way, I guess, for Joshua Williamson to set up, like, you know, the death of the Justice League in order to have the, like, younger generation of heroes rise up. So this is the 0 issue. Okay. Alright. FCBD Special Edition cover. Okay. And so this leads right into the Dark Crisis miniseries, which starts right here. Dark Crisis number 1. Okay. So it looks like this doesn't actually have this Road to Dark Crisis issue, but that's okay. Let's see. So this starts off with Dick Grayson and his oath in front of a candle. Okay, and in many ways, right, Nightwing is, yeah, he is a key character, like in Dark Crisis, as he is a legacy character, right? A legacy character from the Batman family, and so is John Kent, right, from the Superman family. And so, yeah, so this idea of legacy is something that Joshua Williamson is trying to explore in this series. Okay, you know, you've got characters like Nightwing, you've got like Superman's son John Kent. In terms of the villains, I mentioned, right, Deathstroke plays a major role, well, as the villain, you know, opposite Nightwing's hero, right? So yeah, so this idea of legacy from different perspectives too, right? Because, yeah, you know, like characters like the Flash, or even Hal would, yeah, really embrace this idea of legacy. But other characters probably won't. For instance, Deathstroke probably hates the idea of legacy because his children are all, I guess, dead, and he does blame, like, the Titans, who are, you know, pretty much legacy characters, for the death of his children, right? And so, yeah, so it's a very interesting exploration of this idea of, you know, like, what does it take for a younger generation or next generation of heroes to rise up, to have a seat at the table, right? So even though this is a very epic event, right? It is a crisis, after all. And it's hard. It is an exploration of that idea of legacy, which is like what Joshua Williamson is trying to do with this series. So here we get to the penultimate issue now. Yeah, you can see that, it's as epic as you expect it to be. Like, right? Crisis. There's Pariah. There's Dark Side. I think there's Deathstroke. Well, actually, right here we see Pariah finally die, right? In this penultimate issue. And lo and behold, the Justice League returns, because we knew they would, right? But it's really setting up, like, say, Nightwing to be like the savior of the multiverse. And there's a nice callback to the beginning of the series with the candle here at the end. Yeah, right here. Right, kind of goes full circle, like Nightwing. Because, yeah, in many ways, this is setting up Nightwing to be like the savior of the multiverse, and he's going. And this is actually also a good moment here with Black Adam imbuing all these heroes with like powers, lightning powers or something. But yeah, so in many ways, Nightwing is being set up to be the leader of the Justice League, maybe? Okay, which sets up the Dawn of DC in 2023, which is currently still happening. And we've got the epilogue here, right? And then here we've got History of the Multiverse. I'm not sure where this is from, actually. Crisis on Infinite Earths, variant, but yeah, variant cover gallery now. So Justice League 75 variants, 75 variants, 75 variants, 75 variants, 75 variant, 75 variant, Dark Crisis 1 variant, Dark Crisis 1, 1, 1, 1, lots of covers, 1, 1, and 1 again, 1, wow, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, there's 6 here, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I guess this is a splash page. Celebrate George Perez, artist key. Okay, so celebration of George Perez, and that is it. So okay, so it's got Justice League 75 and issue 0 to 7 of Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. So this is a culmination, I already said, it's a culmination of Joshua Williamson's storyline that began with Infinite Frontier, and that led into the Justice League Incarnate, and then finally here we have the conclusion of the trilogy. Alright, the third act. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you've gone this far, right? If you followed the storyline this far from Infinite Frontier onwards, yeah, this is definitely something you want to check out to see how both, how it ends, right, and also how it sets up this new generation of heroes, legacy heroes, characters, which, Dawn of DC, which is currently still going on. Okay, so yeah, that's Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, the hardcover, the complete collection. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.